goal of the coaching program here is to build a positive community of collaboration. There's a misconception sometimes that coaching means I'm doing something wrong, I need to improve. And really we want teachers to look at this as just, no, how can we help you to keep growing in your craft? We have a lot of very talented teachers here already. So what's something you'd like to see going better in your classroom? What would you like to see students doing differently? And we can work together in collaboration to achieve that goal.
As the elementary math specialist, there's been a lot of exciting things going on. We're going to look closely at the math curriculum and how KIS is teaching math in the elementary. It's different than how I was taught math, but I think a lot of it goes into the deep conceptual understanding. So more on the system level, we're looking at the math curriculum Eureka and how we're going to adapt it to fit our students' needs. So I've been working with admin and trying to figure out what that would look like and what our priorities are, our values, and trying to find a way to bring that vision into the classroom. So also working with this homeroom teachers and talking about how they structure their math block. Every class is different. Every group of students is different. And of course, every grade has its own standards and different modules that they need to cover. So it's been very difficult, but also exciting that I'm learning the whole math curriculum from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. But honestly, a lot of it does repeat, and it's based on the skills and the domains, not just individual concepts and whether they can do the standard algorithm. Even before we get there, there's so much they need to learn the foundations of that. So that's what I'm doing with the homeroom teachers, but also I like working with students. So I like making sure to put that time into my schedule to get into classrooms and to run stations and activities. Like today, we were working on word problems using the cube strategy in 3rd grade. They've done a lot of work with foundations of multiplication and division. So we're trying to see, can they make those real life connections by putting it into a situation. So it's not just 56 divided by 7, there's like 56 donuts, and then there's 8 students. So how many can you give to each student? So like putting it into context, I think is something that I've been trying to emphasize, and also that mathematical mindset. So making sure that students that don't really like math right now, hopefully when they practice with their friends and with their peers, with their teachers, with me, that they see that math is useful and it is found in their everyday lives. That's going to be a long-term goal of mine, to kind of give that positive influence and that positive mindset that it doesn't need to be difficult. It's not about getting stuff right or wrong, but it's about exploring the different concepts and seeing the world through the lens of math. Applied learning is something that I see almost every day, that there's a room for growth. So making those explicit connections between what we're learning through Eureka Math, but also how can we use this in our daily lives. So there has to be a lot of planning done to make that possible. But I mean, there's lots of possibilities with measurement, using the tools of measurement, with fractions, with baking, with geometry. You can see that everywhere. So I think we are trying to make that effort, be more intentional about finding those opportunities in our curriculum and to bring it to our students in meaningful ways, so that it's not just a worksheet, it's actual hands-on applied learning.